His visit to Ghana was timely amid high expectations on his policy for Africa, with President John Atta Mills proudly hosting what would pass as Obama's real homecoming to his father's continent. As if to draw parallels between Ghana and his father's home country, Kenya, Obama paged his speech on good governance, respect for the will of the people, and the rule of law. As he addressed Ghana's parliament, his message to Africans was, "Don't blame others, build your own institutions." And in what now appears to be his tough love for Kenya, he expressed regret that its progress had been hampered by tribalism and nepotism, citing the predicament of his father who could not progress due to those factors.
In my father's life, it was partly tribalism and patronage and nepotism in an independent Kenya that for a long stretch derailed his career.
He praised Ghana for putting in place strong institutions and its repeated peaceful transfer of power even in closely contested elections.
Governments that respect the will of their own people, that govern by consent and not coercion, are more prosperous, they are more stable and more successful than governments that do not. This is about more than just holding elections. It's also about what happens between elections.
Obama's gift to Africa was a $63 billion aid to boost health, but with a rider that aid is not an end in itself. He wants Africa to work harder in food security. He added, quote, "I have directed my administration to give greater attention to corruption in our human rights reports. People everywhere should have the right to start their businesses or access education without paying a bribe."
Strong parliaments, honest police forces, independent judges, an independent press, a vibrant private sector, a civil society. Those are the things that give life to democracy.
His most telling remark probably, and I quote, "We have a responsibility to support those who act responsibly and to isolate those who don't, and that is what America will do." Obama challenged Africa's youth to participate fully in political change. His visit to Ghana was only for one day. Ghana, coincidentally again, is the home of former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, the prefect of Kenya's reforms, so to speak, after a bungled election. Alex Chamwada, Citizen TV.